first of all, I want to get into Wilco, kind of being like a sports town. You kind of spoke on sports a little bit. So first of all, let's get into that. Like, let's talk about, just growing up. Like, what kind of inspiration in the city did sport have for you, and how they came about?
And I was always good in football, and I was good in basketball a little bit. Growing up, really, with having basketball and football like major leagues, like it just gave us something to do. Stay out the way, stay out the streets. And that's why a lot of people from Wilco actually successful right now because of those programs when we was younger. Cause if we ain't had them, we'll probably be in the streets now still.
Yeah.
So I feel like with them, they really kept everybody head level, everybody out the streets. Yeah.
And also too, you mentioned Bud Dupree being your relative as well. So kind of just speak about like having that dynamic in your family, well, watching him grow up playing sports and stuff like that.
Well, actually we went to the same church and everything. So like growing up, we already knew Bud was gonna be the next big thing. You can tell from high school. So when we was like growing up, it just like working out with him, watching him and stuff. You actually trying to move like he moved. Mm-hmm. It's like how you say when you're younger, you gotta look up to people. So you actually try to move how he moved, and when he got to the league, it was like he still showed much love. It ain't no like when he got there, he just loved. Like to this day, he still showing how it goes. So with Bud just being like around him, being all that, he really showed me how to move like even more and more every day. Like I can call Bud right now and he'll ask for advice. He'll give it to me out of hand. He already been there. So why would I listen to somebody that ain't been there? Listen to somebody that's there. You feel me? It's already up there, like in the tax bracket, $1 million tax bracket. So.
Absolutely. And that's another legend, out of the 478 as well, So it's great that you got somebody around you that you got, an opportunity to learn from, People that already made them mistakes. A lot of people really don't got that for real, so that's most definitely a blessing. But we talking about, Wilco a little bit. We talking about the sport, we talking about, the way you can stay out the way, but, Wilco, to my knowledge, really is too known for music, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, he really ain't.
So talk about like, well, do you remember, first seeing a music scene, and down here, or did you see it in Wilco? Was it in the surrounding? Like, where did that come from for you?
So, man, really in Wilco, like, really music didn't even really start popping to Guap Records, really. Guap Gang. But we still got artists like Hot Boy Spiffy. Them boys, like, he really, to me, in my opinion, he really created the wave in Wilco, basically with making music.
Yeah.
Then you had people like Snout Word, Law, Ferrari B. Them boys actually branched on, like everybody really branched together. You feel me? But see, I ain't coming in till later. Like I just started rapping maybe last year. So I really didn't come in. But when Guap Records was formed, it was like, they give people in Wilco somewhere to, get away.
Yeah.
Like they actually have a positive face.
Yeah.
Where they can actually be seen with their music.
Yeah.
So when Big Bud actually formed Guap Records, it was like, alright, so boom, people branching on, people finally in Wilco, finally, getting a name. Even though Hot Boy Spiffy, he really wanted to party like the little Guap movement. But he already had a name. So it's like he there, they there, when you collide, it's something big. So, that's how it be. And Snot really like I don't wanna say paid away, but like he really made it like actually a cool thing to be a rapper in Wilco, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, with even with the Guap record movement type thing. Like,
yeah. Most definitely.
Like he really started me kinda, how it go.
Yeah, we gonna get into it most definitely. Yeah. Like how did you end up getting to Oklahoma?
Alright, so I got a friend named Tracy Todd, and like we was like all of us, like we played football together, me and him, and it was like, where do I really want to go? I had maybe like 5 or 6 choices, and it was like, where do I really want to go? I know I want to go somewhere where I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have some friends, I want to go somewhere where I know I'm gonna be like loved at. So I had a coach. So it was really like, I can go with this coach here because I know I'm gonna be loved there, and then I can go with Tracy because I know he gonna show love. So it was basically like, all right, Tracy, boom, where you going? It basically asking him, where you going? And he don't know. So I really don't know either. So to be honest, I be trying to tell people like I made my decision like the week before I signed, cause it's like I still don't know. Like the night before we signed, me and Tracy was like, we really want to do this, so then we decided just go. But when we went, I liked it up there real nice. I still do, but I tried to find a different path, cause the ball ain't gonna go forever.
Yeah.
But
Okay, so especially being from Wilco, man, like when I first got up to Delaware, I definitely can relate. Like it was night and day different from Macon. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the people, the language, you know what I mean? Everything was so different. Like Delaware was a tax-free state, so everything. I mean, it's the first state, so literally everything is tax-free down there. So there's differences like that. What was some of the differences for you when you were getting up to Oklahoma? Like
when I got to Oklahoma, it was a bit different. Yeah. It ain't nothing like Wilco. Like I know where we from Walmart, like maybe 15 minutes away. Man, you go up there, you gotta go at least 20 minutes to get to a Walmart. Yeah. Cause it's like it ain't nothing but land, country. It's nothing really. It's nothing like they just put a school in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. You feel me? Like so when you on the highway, if you the nearest city maybe 20 minutes away. Yeah. About like down here, but I feel like it may be a little farther up there. Yeah. Okay.
So what was the like? How was your freshman year going up down? Like how was the football going, and how kind of like talk about that transition into music? Like what was it?
Alright, so boom, man. Football was good up there. Like we was actually straight. Waking up in the morning, going to practice. But it's just like I always caught myself in my room, maybe just writing music. I don't even know how that came about, but I was just in my room writing music, so I'm still writing music. So I'm writing, singing little raps on my phone, and I'm listening to them. I'm like, dang, that's hard. Like I'm saying bars I never even sang for. Then I send them boys, and they'll be like, oh, but that hard, that's straight. So then I got two homeboys, Fat and Big B. So we was like, so I sent them, and they were like, oh, but you might need to take that next step. So I'm like, all right, boom. So I came home for Christmas break. I hit up Bud, I hit up Snap, and I'm like, hey man, I think I can shake something in the studio. So they like, man, quit playing, you know how it be. So came to the studio. My mind was like, what do I need to make to actually show that I'm pop, like that I can pop? So I asked them boys, I asked all the bros. They were like, do a song about the bros. So I came out with a song called Bro Anthem. And when I dropped that, it just like everybody woke and wrote it, you feel me? You need to do this, do this, do that, do this, do this, do this. Yeah. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I get in the studio, I'm going night in, night day, night in, night day, night in, night in and day, night in and day. Just going crazy. I maybe cooked up 10 songs in a matter of 2 to 3 weeks. Easy. Yeah.
I got the bros in here. I got the bros in here. Oh God, they ready to ride. When we pull up to the party, 50 deep in the parking lot. Sounds so stuck in that field. Big B, he trying to kill. Fat, he doing his thing. He still on that court, he chasing the meal. Jay cooking up beats, he go down. I ain't no rapper, I'm doing this for fun. Cheese clapping, it sound like a drum. We ain't 63, but long live Vaughn. I don't want no girl, I don't want no hoe. Cause when it go down, they gon' leave you in the cold. And when you get money, niggas start acting funny. They smile in your face and they think you a dummy. Contrary, I love you to death. Funny how you grabbing them rats off the shelf. dead, his hands amazing. Run up on him, you must be crazy. If you want it, you gotta go get up and get it. I step in the party on fresh, I'm sizzling. I don't know you, don't claim me. I wanna be rich, not famous. Win NBA, but never broke again. I got them, I don't need no friends. DT, that's my brother, he solid to the end. Then that's called a fade, it won't happen again. Yeah. JVC, get to that paper. You gon' take wet, I'm calling up Sabo. We ain't blood, but he more like my fam. We call him Cam, here I stand. It's Killer D, I am the man. I got the bros in here, on God, they ready to ride. No cap. We pull up to the party, 50 deep in the parking lot. Swear. Hey, shout out to the bros though. Lee, T-Mac, Drake 2 times, Shane. Still Big Von Lee, we locked in for life. Yeah, I got the bros in here. It's cute.